Everybody good with this? And accurate is very important. And the thing about that is more time you spend doing it, oops, the better you get. I have a bunch of different devices on this one. I don't know which one is what, so I'll just want everything. Need this. Need this. These are PCs probably. 4 I'll put over there. Over here. There's 4. 4 is there. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ASA, and that's all I need. All right. You guys ready? VPN's coming up. First, I want to do a VPN. I'll do number 3 first. I think I'll also follow your notes. So we're up until here now. LAN to LAN VPN between ASA and that one. So the first VPN that I'm doing over here, with the individual interface be part of the lab, potentially can be. I gave you the lab workbook that you can practice it on. This one is more relevant in terms of the real life. That's why I did this one. Time is an issue, otherwise I would have done that as well. So first lab that I'm going to do is this one. I want to set up a VPN where I want to terminate the VPN from the ASA to this router. So this is my VPN. My objective is to encrypt traffic from 10.5 to 10.1. The VPN, the actual encryption will be done on R5, and the tier address will be the ASA. That's my first VPN. That's number 3 over here. Good so far? That's what my objective is. Do you guys remember the LAN to LAN setup on R5? The simple 5 steps that I told you? We'll do it on R5. Tell me if you guys are okay with this. Phase 1, crypto ISACAM policy 10, auth pre-share, hash encryption group. My key, 20.10 is the IP address of the ASA firewall, the outside ASA firewall. Let's interact over here. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page as we're doing this. Everybody good with this? Transform set, phase 2. Set the parameters for phase 2. ACL 10.5 to 10.1. Good so far? Crypto map. Set the peer to 20.10. Set the transform set to tset1 and match address 101. And the last but not the least, apply it to my outside interface E01, which is this guy over here. All good. Piece of cake now, right? Let's go ahead and paste it to R5. .10. Still coming up. Wait a bit. It'll come up first. Give it a bit. R5 is done, I think. Did I do R5 completely? No, I didn't. Actually, let me just paste that in the meantime. And I can do another thing in the meantime while it's coming up. Copy. Go to R5 and paste it. So my R5 config is done. While it's coming up, while the ASA is coming up, what I want to do is I want to go over the config of the IPsec LAN to LAN on the ASA with the similarities and differences. On the ASA, I want to set up a LAN to LAN panel. My objective is to set it up from where to where. This guy to this guy. My first objective that I want you guys to understand is in terms of traffic flow. Is this traffic that I'm setting up, the VPN that I'm setting up, which will allow 10.5 to communicate to 10.1, but my VPN, is it being set up through or to the firewall? Is this VPN to the firewall or is it through the firewall? It's to the firewall. So if it is to the firewall, will the ASA accept any VPN traffic on the gig 0/0 interface on the outside by default? To traffic. Remember I told you need to enable the service? What's the only service that's enabled if it's to traffic? ICMP is the only one. So if I'm doing a VPN to the firewall, don't I need to enable the service on it? Absolutely do. And that's a very important step. And I put that step as step 0 for you guys. Enable the service on the interface. If you don't do that, guess what? None of the other stuff will work. So what am I doing in this step? The one that I've highlighted. IKE v1 enable outside. I'm enabling the ISACM feature on the outside interface. If I don't do it, the rest of the config is put in. When the traffic comes in, I'm going to block the traffic because service is not enabled on the outside interface. Understood? Very important command. This is an extra command that you don't need to do on the router. It needs to be done. It has to be done on the ASA because the way the ASA works. Through traffic versus through traffic. This is considered to be through traffic because the tunnel is terminating on the firewall. It's destined to the firewall. Everybody okay with that? Yes? Come on. I'm not seeing the yeses in the chat. You guys there? Hello, hello. All right, good. So this is the first thing. The next thing is the phase 1 commands. Remember how I did on the router, crypto, ISACM policy 10? On the ASA, the command set is slightly different. It is IKE v1 policy 10. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. Good. There's a big difference in the way the key is set up. On the router, the key is set up by using the crypto ISACM key command. Here it is done in a command known as a tunnel group. Tunnel group followed by the IP address that you're setting the tunnel towards. You need to set up the type of the tunnel that you're setting up, IPsec L to L, which is LAN to LAN. It's an actual command that is telling it I'm doing a LAN to LAN tunnel towards 25.5. And under the IPsec attributes, I'm going to be creating an IKE v1 pre-shared key called Cisco 123. That matches your crypto ISACM key command, Cisco 123. On the other side, address. The address in our case is this guy. This is how I would have done it if this was a router. But on the ASA, this is how you do it. You guys okay with step one? It is the same step. It's just different in terms of the command set. Absolutely can. Absolutely can. Phase two, again, almost the same, subtle difference. IPv1 transform set. Normally, you would have said crypto IPsec transform set, PSET1, ESP triple DES, ESP MD5. On the ASA firewall, the command set changes a bit, crypto IPsec IP1 transform set. So you need to get used to the smaller differences between the command set. The concept's the same, so the commands are a little different. Good with step two. So what is the only difference over here? That you have this extra keyword IP1. ACL, 10.1 to 10.5. Notice a difference over here. I'm not talking about reflecting it or mirroring it. There is a major difference between this and the other ACL. That is a mask. On the ACL on the router, it is an inverse mask. Over here, it's a normal mask. All good? Then the crypto map, again, difference. Crypto map on the router, when you say crypto map, CMAP 10, it puts you into a subconfig mode. There is no subconfig mode over here. Here, everything is done in global config. The way you tie these three commands to each other, same name, same sequence number. The three commands, set peer, set IPv1 transform set, and match address. Same three things. It's just the implementation, the command set is a little different. All good so far, guys. Everyone okay with this? I just want you guys to see the differences, the subtle differences in the configuration commands. Everything is the same, except for I do need to do this one extra thing over here, which is the enable outside. Other than that, it's just the commands are a little different. All good? And the last thing to apply the interface, the crypto map to the interface is done in global config, crypto map, CMAP, interface outside. Rather than doing interface, going into the interface and applying it, you do it globally. Now, this is the only command that I know of that the name of the interface over here, it is case sensitive. Up until now, it didn't matter what the case was. It would automatically understand uppercase, lowercase. But when you go to apply the crypto map, the programmer for this particular feature did make it case sensitive. So the name of the interface, when you apply the crypto map, is case sensitive. It preservation is there for the other commands. This one, not only does it preserve, it also needs to match. So when you're putting the command in, rather than saying, okay, it's the same match, I'll preserve it, here I need to match it. Let's do it without and you'll see it. So I'll put all the commands in except for applying it, so I can show you the apply manually. So I'll go to the ASA, start with enabling it, and then applying the commands. My ASA should be up by now. Show interface IP brief. Yeah. My topology is right now on the outside, 192.1.20.10. That's the outside interface. Inside for right now, 10.11.11.10, which connects me to the 10.1 network, which is behind R1. On the ASA, I do have static routes, which I have created a static route for the 10.1 and the 10.10 network, manually going towards 10.11.11.1. I have a default gateway towards R2. R2 is acting as the internet router in the middle. Understood? Good. So let's paste it. So it took everything, started with what? Crypto map, sorry, crypto IP1 enable, crypto IP1 policy, created the tunnel group, phase 2, ACL, crypto map, the 4 steps. The last one, show name if. The name of the interface, I've kept the O uppercase, right? So if I go to apply it, crypto map, I call it CMAP interface, I'll say outside lowercase. All the other commands, they were okay with the case being uppercase, lowercase. This command, it says unable to find outside. Why? Outside over here is case sensitive, so you need to do this. This is the only one that I remember or I know of that comes in that is case sensitive. All the other commands, let's say I do a route command, even if I put route, I'll put a fake route. 117.17.17.0 mask, just for the heck of it. All right, and I put outside lowercase, it will take it. Not the mask, sorry. It'll take the command. Yeah. But when you do this is the case preservation that I talked about. See, you put the O uppercase, but it took the command, right? With a crypto map, it doesn't take the command at all. Yep. All right, good. I'll take this command out. I just want you guys to see the difference. So my crypto map is applied. Yeah, crypto map is applied to the outside interface, so all good. Yeah, they had different developers and different teams. Now it's good if you know the differences. Job security, man. Opportunities. So now let's go ahead and test it. I'll go to router 5. There you go. Survival of the fittest. Do ping 10.1.1.1, source 10.555. My crypto, it should come up. There you go. There you go. All good, guys. Everybody okay with this? That is this tunnel over here.